What do we got? High tide, 51 degrees, waxing moon, 7:53. Sun's been up for a little while. And we've got heavy dew in the grass. There might be a few spots of frost this morning somewhere, but another night of radiational cooling. 50s near the beach. Looks like we have a little breeze, just a little breeze. We've got, is that incoming or outgoing? Huge tanker. And you can see the water. And you can also see on the horizon, looking up there towards Winthrop, some fog. The fog is inland this morning, so it's pretty far away. Pretty foliage. So happy that that boat remains in the water because it's so pretty. Great sailing weather coming up. Let's talk about isobars. What is wind? Air moving from high to low pressure. There's a bit of a southerly breeze. Oh, there we can see it over by the power plant there, by the Fore River. You can see the breeze kind of lifting the emissions from lower left to upper right. That would be from southwest to northeast. That is a high pressure system that's brought these chilly nights, radiational cooling each night with a heavy dew and a heavy fog. It's going to move to the east, and we're going to have a tightening gradient, and that means an increasing breeze from the southwest over the next several days. Record warm air coming in with that wind from the southwest. A fluid is anything that takes the shape of its container. Water and air, and the shape of the air's container is the surface of the earth and the mountains and the valleys. And anyhow, the pressure gradient works equally on air and water. It moves from high to low pressure. So the high pressure of the hull of that boat going through the water sent out waves of energy, just as in the atmosphere. And the biggest wave of energy in the atmosphere today, 936 millibar low. I should have looked up the inches on this one. Post-tropical system Martin taking a run at Fiona's record low barometer that was set in Canada just a couple of months ago. That was about 932 millibars. This one's 936 millibars, sending ripples of energy across the North Atlantic with seas of 30 to 40 feet. Moving away from New England. We get no surf from that one. Another spectacle in the atmosphere, though. We have a lot of isobars of our own here. High pressure is moving off to the southeast of the eastern United States and Canada, and it's going to create a wind from the southwest, and it's going to be gusting 15 to 20 anyway. Probably a little stronger near the coast next couple of days. That's going to generate some choppy surf in New England, but no clean surf expected in the foreseeable future. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. Let's take us to midweek and next week after a beautiful weekend. 70s, record warmth possible. And then a pretty serious backdoor front comes in here Monday night and Tuesday. Serious cooling, but it's a high barometer chill coming in from southeastern Canada. So it's not cold enough, deep enough to turn on snow guns in New England. Even though each morning will be in the 20s and 30s with radiational cooling like we've had this week. That's a 1043 high, so that's a very strong high. And it looks like there's going to be a wave of tropical energy over the Bahamas. So let's go to next, what is this, weekend, I think. Can't remember exactly which day, but there's a snowstorm in Southern California, high barometer in southeastern Canada, and a tropical wave of energy coming across the Bahamas. Now that snowstorm in California is going to lift up into the Central Plains. Looks like Iowa may get a foot of snow. Actually snowing a little bit there this weekend and then next weekend. And then that low moves to our north, but it's way separated from that tropical energy from the south. So we're probably going to have surf building from this energy coming up the coast late next week, with perhaps some rain showers in a very warm and humid air mass next Saturday and Sunday. And then perhaps in the middle of the week after that, what's that, November 15th or so, we may actually see a pattern shift to cooler air in the northeast and the ability to turn on snow guns at places like Killington, where World Cup now is 3 weeks from today. Hard to believe. You get your Thanksgiving plans all nailed? You can put your ski plans on hold for now, but I think we'll be skiing first week of December somewhere. For now, though, I'll leave you with sights from yesterday. I was able to properly identify a hawk on a roof where the dew was melting very quickly, and it was sublimating, steam coming off the roof, and then layers coming off as we were working out in the sun yesterday. Again, what a day. Yesterday it was 30 in the morning and 70 in the afternoon in Norwood, and we're going to do something similar today, near 70 this afternoon. Happy Friday. Actually, before we look at yesterday, let's talk a little bit more about today. 27.64 inches of mercury. That's the conversion from 936 millibars. And I'm going to have a little fun with this ship going by. I'm going to put it in fast motion. Was that fun? I thought so. Got a little boat going by too. Whoops. Yep, I used a tripod for this. Let's widen it out to the real size. Come on. There we go. That's the real size. Fun watching that fog burn off this morning. And Steve was just begging to come out, so I let Steve out. Where'd he go? He saw some birds. You got some birds up there, Steve? Yeah. Birds in the burning bush, which, you know, is an invasive and we're not allowed to plant these anymore. Anyhow, okay, on to the next. What are we doing? Let's go to Nantucket Sound, Vineyard Wind. We were hoping for the cable connection yesterday. It's the maritime issue. The steam coming off the roof. I think that's a red tail. And by the way, that was a sharp shin in the video earlier today. I think I can hear him kind of moaning or something. That was cool. Thanks. Wow, Pete, your truck has gotten really quiet. Man, you got this thing tuned. I couldn't hear it even engine running. Thanks, boss.
Look at the steam coming off the roof.
What causes that?
It's evaporation.
Evapotranspiration. November 3rd, the impatiens are still going, so it looks like there's been no frost here on the south side near Nantucket Sound yet, at least not a heavy frost or killing frost, though impatiens are pretty sensitive. It is cooking after a 43-degree start. It feels like about 70. We're taking off layers. Ski shirt being replaced by surf shirt. Here on the south side, mowing lawns in November. Didn't grow that much, but sure is beautiful. Thursday, November 3rd, we're back at the Vineyard Wind cable connection spot here on the beach next to Craigville. Looks like there's some action out on the Sound. Huge barge with a crane. Supposedly the cable's coming right underneath here. November 3rd was supposed to be the hookup day. Looks like stage is set. And sense of anticipation. So the cable's out there on the sea bottom floor, maybe even under the ground, I guess. And then it's gonna come under the beach and then through this trench. Looks like they're ready to pull something right now, doesn't it? and then go around the corner to a junction box over there, and then on into Hyannis, bringing us wind energy from off of Martha's Vineyard. My camera actually got full and cut me off there. I had to delete some videos. Anyhow, go to vineyardwind.com for more information. 62 turbines already in place. Now just gonna make the cable connection. Wind power coming to southeastern Massachusetts. Commercial scale.